Hi, this is Dan, and I'm back with more of our Crush Deluxe League play. Let's actually get the click on the league to register. Yeah, so this is going to be our third game in the league. And we've got this going here. Let's see, where are we? We're the Marauders, so we've got 1 win, 1 loss. So we're doing reasonably well, but obviously we're not dominating. Should maybe go in and muck around with our roster a little bit, but I want to get things going. So we'll just start this up here. We've got to simulate the computer games. That goes. You've seen this before if you've been watching the series, and this will just take a couple of minutes. The computer runs the other 3 games in the league, and then we'll play ours. Yeah, I was thinking that I should go in and check to see if our guys had accumulated enough experience points to do the level up things, but I should probably just figure out between episodes how to do that and how many experience points the guys get per game and things like that, because I want the videos to be as concise as possible, and that I don't want to just be sitting here reading text on the screen, since it's already a little bit slow. A turn-based strategy game is not the most high action let's play video, and especially this one where it's got the weird UI delays and stuff like that because of the it's an older game, and trying to run it on a modern machine, it's a little bit wonky. But I figured you also don't want to just watch me staring at a screen trying to kind of decide which skill tree to take. So I'll try to do that at some point in the future, and then figure out how to do it in a quick way before one of the future games. But I think we're still doing pretty well. So, and obviously, as a human, I've got an advantage over the AI players from this 20-year-old video game, so it's not like we can't afford a slightly suboptimal play. We've just got one more to go, I think, before we're up. This one looks like a bit of a brawl. Yeah, I'm getting close. It's kind of funny how you see sort of the snapshots of what's going on. It's like the ball was almost in the end, but now it's way over here. So something strange happened there. It's probably got into the situation where the ball teleported away because there was no room for it to crawl. Or maybe someone hurled it away. Alright, so they ended up with a tie on that one. And I think this is ours. I'm just gonna wait for the little pop-up to pop up and ask us if we want to play. Yep, we want to play. Alright, so we're the Marauders against the Hybrids. We've played them before, I think. And the Rotting Death. So this is an interesting lineup. They've got Kermians, and I forget what the slug dudes are called. And the Kurgans are always rough. They tend to be cause a lot of damage. Even when they don't do their berserker thing, they can be tough opponents. Alright. We got rejected for some equipment. Oh man, the refs are really on their game today. So we got ejected for some equipment. Alright, so that's 2 of the pods down. And you can see sort of... Oh, man. Everybody's getting DQ'd today. Alright. So... I'd like to get to this pod since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we probably want to do, just to minimize our exposure to reaction checks, is do that. And then down here. Alright. So, mild disappointment that we didn't get it, but better off doing that than letting the Kurgan team get a chance at the ball, I think. Because he was right there. See, he's got slightly boosted stats for some reason. This guy's probably got jumping boots. And you can see there we've already got 60 AP for this guy, because that's the Dragoran special abilities. They can pop up after getting knocked down. Okay, so I think I'm going to head over this way, but we want to minimize our exposure to reaction checks, and we're probably better off taking them from this guy than from the Kurgan. This Kurgan is stronger. And we'll just stand here. So that's as far as we can go. And this guy, I think I'll head up this way. So that's where the other pods are. They're sort of around the periphery in this arena. Oh, nice. Way to go, Baramus. Alright, well, Queen just got knocked out. It looks like the ball's not getting into play until a little bit later in the game this time. is probably good for us since we barely have any players on the field right now. Well, that was interesting. We got, like, picked up off the ground. Oh, man. Picked up off the ground by the, this guy's, attraction armor, or whatever it's called. Yeah, so right now we've only got one player in the game, which is a problem. But I think we're better off trying to get possession. So at the very least, if we don't get it, they'll leave us alone probably and try to run for the other dispensers. Yeah, the armor that shifts people around, I tend to hate it when anyone has that, because it kind of just throws everything into throws a lot of chaos into the mix. Because, you know, people get pulled around, and when you get pulled around, you get exposed to checks and so forth, and it tends to be like you can get a crazy domino effect going on. All right. Still not activated. This team really likes that whatever it's called, that armor that does that. Actually, let's go up toward this one with that guy. And this. Run the risk of passing by these guys. Yeah, so that, see, it does some weird things like that. It's like, alright. Hologram, interesting. Ah! Hologram belt. So this isn't actually a Kurgan. This is a 9X wearing a hologram belt that makes it look like a Kurgan. Interesting. That's why the stats on the other guys are not even numbers. The 9X special ability is they get better stats the more 9X are in the arena, because they are sort of they've got like a hive mind ability. So it's interesting. And it seems like there's multiple on the team are doing the same thing here. So interesting. I don't know if that's a little bit cheating that I deduced to that, but I mean that we really figured it out because of what the ref disqualified them for, so that would be public information. So that changes things. I've been a little bit scared of them, but I don't need to be. because they're not as tough as actual Kurgans. They're fake Kurgans. Okay, so it's going to be best for us if we could get this guy to have the ball, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not going to happen. So we put him there. We've got our Gronk. Nerd. Maybe he'll get it. Nope. Got this guy, and this is probably going to be the end zone that we're running for. So I'm a little bit inclined to, no, let's just do this. We'll head toward kind of the middle, and we'll probably end up in good position eventually, when someone actually gets the ball and starts running for it. Yeah, so that was kind of a fun discovery, that realizing that the opposing team has sort of a weird strategy of concealing what kind of team they are. That's kind of a fun little thing. Ah. Alright. My window lost focus there for a second, so it's back now. Yeah, it would be nicer if this would play in a window, like a more modern game, than my recording software would be able to handle a little bit better, but it's not the way things were. Okay, so I guess we missed this guy getting the ball, or maybe I did, I don't know. But so we don't want him to keep the ball. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, man. This is the worst. You lose action points. So, Baramus, even though he made a great play earlier in the game, just give himself a crippling injury trying to sack this guy. But, I mean, it had to be done. Yeah, but our team is kind of like barely playing this game. There's only a handful of us here. A lot of us got hurt or disqualified for equipment or whatever, so this one's not looking so good. And that losing action points permanently really sucks. It kind of like dramatically reduces the effectiveness of that guy. We might need to, like, even if he heals, he's going to be permanently worse. And that's kind of like, like an actual sports injury. It's like, yeah, it's bad. It's not just you're on the bench for a little while. It's like your body does not work as well after certain injuries, so you're less capable of performing certain athletic feats. I'm not really much of a sports fan, in the real world, either playing or watching, but I think it's a really fun concept for this game. It's like, normally you expect in a turn-based strategy game it's all about, combat or war or something like that, but this takes the play, the idea of sport as like play combat and sort of reincorporates that into a game. And so it's like a game about gamey combat, and it's like it uses a lot of the ways in a way that's fun, because you have a lot more abstractions in a sport than in a war, so there's less, at least in my mind, less concerns about like realism and stuff like, it really wouldn't work like that. If he was here, he'd be able to take that shot and things like that. And it's like, I don't know, I find it a little bit easier to buy into certain of the abstractions, like, well, okay, you just need to get this thing to this objective point. It's like, it's not as arbitrary as in a game like XCOM, where it's like, well, okay, you have to have this unit in this special square for 3 turns, otherwise you don't get the victory point or whatever. With this, it's like, well, yeah, obviously there's going to be some arbitrary line of like what gets you the point or what doesn't get you the point, because that's how a sport works. Right? And everybody just buys into that. That's the nature of what the game is, and you don't have to sort of, think about it in terms of like a real world military objective or things like that. So I think it's an interesting thing that you don't see in a lot of turn-based strategy games. So this guy is not in a great position for us. I think what I want to do with him is just sort of try to run him down the middle and see if we can get to where the ball is. It's not going to be super easy, but we might be able to get there. This guy has a chance. So in this middle, there's these things are electrically charged. So if you step on them, you get shocked. So you tend to have to jump over them. But jumping in this game can be rough. Like staying upright after a jump is pretty uncommon. So this guy with the ball is probably going to want to come down this way, so we can get our guy to at least be in his way a little bit. And okay. Now, I think we'll try to come down here, even though we're going to be sort of behind the action. If we get lucky, somebody will fumble the ball or something, and we'll be able to have this guy in a good position to pick it up. And this guy, I think we'll also try to send him down the middle, because I don't think we're going to be able to get him over here in time, because he'd have to run past all these guys and he'd be exposed to some reaction checks and stuff. Maybe if there's a fight for the ball over here, we can try to jump over this the mines or whatever they are in the middle. So here you see some of the chaos that this armor can cause. Alright there. There's the AI not making the most, not making a lot of decisions that make a ton of sense there with what that guy was doing. But, alright, at least the ball is free now. Okay, not free anymore, but we've got some guys in good position for it. Vortex armor is probably what's causing all those movements that sucks people in. That probably makes sense. I think there's also repulsor armor, which does the opposite of, like, it pushes people away. But... oh, interesting. Alright, so that guy just essentially took himself out and knocked the ball free, so... we might just be able to snag it. So we're getting close to our turn, I think. Okay, so the question is, do we want to... I think we want to go for the ball with the Gronk. I mean, yeah, because we're not going to be able to close enough to do a check against the Kermian anyway. Alright, well, unfortunately we didn't get it, so now we've got Doug. Alright, so Doug is also going to go after the ball. And I'm just positioning myself to expose myself to as few checks as possible. Like that. And he also doesn't manage to pick it up. Alright. Well, I should have come this way with these guys, so what I'm going to do is go here. He's going to jump there. Oh, alright, and he's still on his feet. He's going to go here. I don't think it makes sense to try to run back around this way, so I'm going to assume that somebody's eventually going to grab the ball. So, I'm going to come down here. Alright, he's only got 10 left, so I'm going to end there. So we don't have a lot of players on the field, but the ones we do have are right where the action is, so that's good. Alright, so he's got the ball now. Unfortunately, I don't think we have people in great position to get control of it on our turn, but yeah, and he's going the other way with it, looks like. Alright, the slug guys are going to have a chance. That's at least to our benefit because we at least don't have to worry about him blocking from behind. Alright, so I think what we want to do well, that wasn't exactly ideal. Yeah, terrific. Okay. So we've only got 30 points. I think I'm going to try to run up there just to be kind of in his way, even though we can't throw our check at him right now. I think that's closer to where he's going. We'll come this way. Throw a check at this guy. And this guy, we're going to send back up around. So now we've at least got some guys, you know, assuming he's probably going to try to keep going up and to the left, but if he tries to go back down to the right, either way, we've got some people that can kind of get in his way. So it seems like he's congregating all his guys up there, so that's probably where he's going to try to take the ball. Alright, well, that was interesting. So that sort of separated the ball carrier from his defenders a bit. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get past a lot of these guys if we want to get in there. Alright, so this guy's only got 30, so head up this way. This guy. It's a little bit risky, but I need to like just sort of charge through these gaps to try to get into a position to be able to do something effective. Okay. See, that was this guy. I mean, this guy might have been better off if, like, he could have said, "Don't block that," because I'm obviously going for the ball as well. So he essentially was working like as a defender for this guy in that instance. But like, you can't selectively choose to not do the reaction checks. Well, alright. So things are not looking great for us right now. These fake Kurgans are the only ones that seem to be able to put anything together, so... And they've got ball control right now. Alright, so it looks like they're gonna run the far way. Yeah, wow. Well, okay, so that wasn't the smartest move. I mean, the AI is the AI. It's part of the game. I mean, honestly, I don't get too frustrated when the AIs aren't perfect, because I enjoy, like, I don't like getting into a situation where it's like, just everything has to be perfect, otherwise you lose. So it's kind of, part of the, I don't know if it's part of the fun that they're not playing optimally, but I don't think it detracts from the fun if they occasionally make moves that are imperfect, because humans would be making imperfect moves too, so as long as it's not egregiously bad, I think it works fine. The AI is usually not terrible. It's close enough to know that, like, when it can run for the, get a point, it tries to do so. When it can get a check, it tries to do so. So. Okay, well, that was a little bit interesting, that vortex there helped us out a bit. this, I'm gonna try to just squish this Kermian just for the hell of it, because there's not really anything else to do with this guy. He's so slow and he's so far back. But at least I can take one of the other players out of the game. Okay, so this guy, I think what we're going to try to do is cut this corner and get as close down here as we can. Unfortunately, he was down recently, so he's not super quick. Alright, well, we've got to go for the check, as if we don't, he's going to run away with this ball, and I don't think we're going to catch him. Oh, great, and we stunned ourselves. And this guy... Huh. Can't really do anything useful. So let's just go over here and get as close as we can to the ball carrier, but stupid vortex. Yeah, but we get sucked back by the other vortex. Yeah, but right now it looks like the fake Kurgan team has things going their way. And basically their biggest obstacle is getting in their own paths with their movement. And I think it looks like they've got 70 movement points, 70 AP each, so they move faster than anybody else in the field except for those Kermians. And they've got the ball. And nobody else is going to be beaming in, so right now, if I was betting, I'd be betting on those guys. You can do some sort of Hail Mary moves of like jumping into the teleporters and seeing if we get close, but that is usually more of like a, it's when you teleport, it also uses up all your HP, so it's kind of like a two-turn play. Well, so this is the only guy who's close enough to the action to, like, even theoretically do anything. And he's not in a great position. So I think you need 30 AP to do the jump, so we'll just leave him there. This guy, now, like I was saying, you can hop into the teleporters and hope. It's a little better. And this guy, I think we're going to do the same thing. Yeah. That's the other thing that can happen, is you teleport where you don't want to be. Yeah, So mostly I think we just need to wait for these guys to get to the end, which is a little bit frustrating. It seems like a foregone conclusion unless we get really lucky with our... yeah, it's like I don't see how... well, maybe. No. He's faster than we are and he's closer to the end, so... these guys are way out of position now, so I don't foresee them doing anything relevant. Alright, so this is our kind of our Hail Mary situation down here. I'm trying to get this Gronk Nerg to be where the action is, but I don't know, I don't have high hopes for that. We've got this guy up here. So we can, and basically he just needs to get here. So I think, well, what I'm going to try to do is see. Well, alright, that's an improvement. This gives us a chance. And try that again. Well, alright. Maybe not all is lost. We'll see next turn. So they've still got 10 spaces to go, so it's going to be at least 2 turns to get to victory. Yeah, so in these, you know, things like this teleporter play and so forth makes it, even when, you know, one team is running away with the game, it gives you the opportunity for some of these, you know, Hail Mary style maneuvers to at least give you the impression that there's something relevant you can do, although now it looks like I don't think we're going to be able to get anybody close enough to get him. Although maybe this guy's, they have that Kermie in there. He can go pretty far. Yeah, probably not far enough. That looks more like more than 6. So. So he just basically positioned himself to get in my way. Oh, well, no, he did something good there. With his vortex. Kind of. Okay, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and get one shot at him. This guy... can only go 3, so... can't really do anything useful there. This guy similarly is going to be out of it. So run him up there. Yeah. Okay. Where's this? Alright. So this has to work or we lose the game. So we've got to sneak by all these guys. Well, didn't work. Doug did his best, but could not knock the guy down. Yep. And there it is. The hybrids won. Yeah, we did our best to try to prevent that. Yeah. I don't think we ever really had our hands on the ball there, so Nurg did some good checks. Yeah, Baramus had that nice move in the beginning, but yeah, I mean, basically it was the hybrids game the whole way through. Yeah, and this guy won. Well, so disappointment, but there was that. Yeah, see, now that we see without the hologram belt, he's actually one of these bug dudes. Not a crazy werewolf guy. So that at least was fun, discovering that kind of during play, that moment of realization of what was actually going on when the ref called that guy for having a hologram belt. That was a lot of fun. So even though we lost, we got that out of it, and so I think that'll be that recording done there, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll stop it there.